On behalf of myself and the full team at Not My Generation, we are so excited to welcome you all to the first ever Not My Generation Summit for Young Adults Against Gun Violence. I never set out with the intention of creating a national organization. I set out with the intention of ensuring that the energy of organizing and coming together across lines of difference wasn't lost after the Tree of Life shooting. Today we're here outside of the Tree of Life Synagogue, where last October, the deadliest attack against Jews in the US occurred, and 11 people were gunned down right here. I looked around and saw that young people had this fire to do something, but didn't know what to do with it.
We call BS!
We call BS!
Emma Gonzalez said it best, and it's been repeated over and over again. We are the mass shooting generation, and I think that sticks with so many people, young, middle-aged, old. When young people say that, it's absolutely terrifying. Who wants to live in a world like that? I don't want to live in a world like that, and I hope no one else does.
And what do you think that's like for people who do hear gunshots every day, who have to know the right routes to walk to school and the right colors to wear so that they don't end up as a victim of gang violence, or so that they don't walk through the wrong neighborhood or upset the wrong person?
When we talk about 40,000 people a year lose their lives with gun violence, who are those people?
Things just make the news, like mass shootings, but we're not talking about everyday mass shootings in inner cities, We're not talking about the trauma that happens every day in inner cities. Where's that work for them being done?
It's important to recognize that mass shootings only make up 1% of gun violence in the United States. And so we need to really make sure that we are bringing absolutely every single voice to the table and not forgetting any single one.
Not My Generation is at its core an intersectional organization that seeks to elevate and empower community leaders to do the work that their communities need.
Intersectionality is a word that is thrown around a lot in GVP work, but how many people are actually showing up intersectionally is not there at all.
A lot of times these organizations try to be more inclusive by trying to reach out, but at the same time, it's mainly because they're trying to add people just to organize, and they don't really understand the reasons why they're reaching out to certain people. Like, they don't know how misogyny interlocks with racism, which interlocks with gun violence. Like, they don't understand that.
For Black and brown youth, it's extremely tiring having it focused on one simple thing, knowing that gun violence is so multifaceted, and you can't look at it from one perspective because there's no one answer to it.
I started to realize that there was a real need. There's a real need for localized, intersectional advocacy for young adults. And so that's the nexus wherein Not My Generation was founded.